Hi friends, so the other day you watched a video, it was actually a song, about the parts of a plant. So I drew a picture just like I asked you to draw a picture, just to review those parts before we get into something else. So my plant is purple, and I drew the dirt down here just so that you knew these little squiggly lines were the roots, and we said the roots help hold the plant down. And then I have the stem, which in the video I think they compared it to a straw because when it rains, it uses the stem to suck up all the water and make the flower, help the flower live. And then we have the leaves right next to the stem. And then we have the flower, which has petals. So that's another part of the flower that we didn't talk about. So I have the roots, the stem, the leaf, and the flower, just like you drew in your pictures. Now what I'm going to talk about today is how a flower is a living thing and how other things are non-living things. So a couple things that living things need. They need food, they need water, and they need air. So we are living things because we need food to live, we need water, and we need air. And a lot of living things usually grow too. So if something grows because of their food that they get and the water and the air, they are living things. So we know that plants grow when it rains and they get their food from the sun, and they start to grow because they get their water and their food. And they actually do need air. They actually need the air that we breathe out. So a lot of times there's people that say you should talk to your plants. You might seem crazy if you're talking to a plant, but they said talking to your plants help them grow because the air that comes out of your mouth helps them grow. So they like to breathe that air in. Okay, so I am now going to show you a non-living thing, and I'm going to explain why it's not living. This is a rock. I got it from my backyard, and it's not living because it doesn't grow. It's always been this size. It doesn't need food. We don't feed rocks. So it doesn't need food. When it rains or if you pour some water over this rock, nothing happens. Doesn't need the water. And a rock doesn't breathe. Doesn't need air. So this is not living. It doesn't talk. It doesn't move. It doesn't grow. So it's non-living. This is a non-living thing. Now I'm going to go on a hunt around my house to see if I can find some living and non-living things. I already know that plants are living things. I know that I am a living thing. I'm trying to think of something else that's living in my house. I think I can go find one. Hey, Stella. Hey, Stella. I know you can hear me. Stella. Okay, I'll come around this way. Oh, whoops. Are you a living thing? Do you like food? Yeah, you eat food. Do you need water to live? Yep, that's what I thought. And you used to be a puppy, so that means you grow too. Oh, and you know what? You need air to breathe. You are a living thing. Okay, so now that I showed you a living thing that's in my house, I'm going to go look around for a non-living thing. And just by looking around in my room, I kind of see things that I don't really need to feed, that don't drink water, they don't grow. So I think I can find a couple non-living things, but I'm just going to show you one, and then I want you to find one. I think I found something else. My shoes. Well, I know they don't breathe because they're not moving. They didn't grow. They've always been that size. I've never fed my shoes, and my shoes don't need to drink water to live. And they don't talk. So I'm pretty sure my shoes are non-living.